Welcome to Dear Crypto. We are so excited that you've chosen to explore the cryptoverse with us. Here's how it all started back when I knew little about cryptocurrency. On the 20th of March 2021, I posted a TikTok.
Cryptocurrency. I seriously just don't get it. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to try and find out as much as I can about cryptocurrency and share my journey with you.
And that's exactly what I did. I researched cryptocurrency every day and posted a TikTok sharing what I learned. I spent the first 18 days researching. What is cryptocurrency? Where did it come from? Why is it valuable? Where and how do I even buy cryptocurrency? The hardest part was getting started. I knew nothing about crypto, only that I was keen to learn, and once I did start, everything seemed to snowball from there. I tapped into a community of people who wanted to learn just like me, and people who knew much more about crypto than I did and could guide me in the right direction. On day 19, once I'd covered the basics and built up my confidence, I invested around $6,000 into 5 different cryptocurrencies. Can you believe that even despite making this leap and investing a healthy sum into the crypto market, some people criticize me for taking too long? And I partly agree. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the crypto space. So much so that some people become totally put off by the idea of investing altogether and give up. Thankfully, this did not happen to me. However, my mistake was in not knowing that I could start small and invest just $20 in Bitcoin, for example. Sometimes it's better to have skin in the game than sit on the sidelines and never jump in. In the weeks and months following, my cryptocurrency portfolio grew 18% in profit, dropped to a 30% loss, and then grew again to a 27% profit. Had I not learned about how the crypto market worked, I would have felt quite panicked at all the volatility, but I rarely felt nervous and only invested what I could afford to lose. I learned about a world beyond Bitcoin. I learned about all the different uses for blockchain, about Ethereum and smart contracts, about cryptocurrency wallets and private keys, about decentralized finance and staking, and about NFTs and the metaverse. A small taste of what's to come. Day after day spent researching and exploring, I found it harder to understand why people, including myself, chose to ignore crypto. Because what started as a 30-day learning journey turned into a 100-day learning journey, 64,000 followers on TikTok, and eventually a business. In 2021, I quit my corporate job to pursue education full-time. My name is Jordan. Welcome to Dear Crypto. Up until August 2021, I spent my 20s jumping from job to job, trying to find a career path that made sense to me. I studied international relations at Sydney University and wanted a career in foreign affairs and travel. Growing up, my family moved every 2 years for my dad's career in the Australian Army. I started preschool in Syria, went to primary school on an army base in Victoria, and spent some of my teen years in Washington, DC. Our dinner table conversations were dominated by world news and impassioned explanations of regional conflict. At university, I studied Arabic language and majored in politics and international relations and international business. Looking back though, I was a pretty average student. My enthusiasm for world affairs wavered and I almost failed Arabic several times. Studying business was a different story. I loved it and eagerly looked forward to every lecture, tutorial, and group assignment. Yet I ignored my affinity for business and pursued a graduate program in the public service, even after working in sales and business strategy at a startup for a year after university. Eventually, I stumbled out of the public service and back into the private sector, where I worked in a legal and consulting firm here in Canberra. I did well, received promotions, earned a great salary, and worked with really good people. My career path should have felt intuitively right, but it didn't. I started my social media channel, The Happy Spender, to share my journey with investing. The name Happy Spender was inspired by a friend's Instagram page called The Unhappy Consumer. I'm a happy spender because I am not a happy saver. And you can bet that crypto and digital assets have become one of my favourite splurges among many other things and experiences. When my TikTok channel popped and I started earning an income from brand partnerships, I decided to take the gap year I never had to see what I could achieve. So I quit my corporate job, put an end to my burnout, moved home and got to work. Here are 3 things I learned from my 100-day cryptocurrency journey. 1. Crypto is poorly understood by the majority of people. For a long time, I understood crypto to be an investment asset. That and blockchain technology are so much more. And for it to succeed and become mainstream, it deserves the chance to fail, recover, and evolve just like the groundbreaking innovations that came before it. 2. Learning about crypto takes a piecemeal approach. Each piece of information is like a puzzle piece. The more you learn, the clearer the puzzle becomes. 3. Trying to learn everything about cryptocurrency all at once is like trying to drink water from a fire hose. It's basically impossible. I'd like to share one more thing with you. We need your help to make the cryptoverse a more welcoming and inclusive space. Interestingly, the majority of crypto holders are men, and yet women make up nearly half of non-crypto owners in developed countries who anticipate buying crypto in the future. That's a huge number of people standing on the sidelines waiting for their invitation in. No matter who you are, everyone has a place at Dear Crypto. So together with the Dear Crypto community, we're here to help you jump in. There's no obvious start and truly no end to how much you can explore in this space, and that's just part of the excitement. When I first started, I didn't know where to look or who to trust. I spent hours reading, researching, and stumbling around with eyes wide open. In creating for you what I didn't have, my hope is that Dear Crypto will give you the ultimate starting point for your own cryptocurrency journey. Now that you know a bit more about me, head on over to the Discord community and introduce yourself. Next up, we're going over some super basic housekeeping rules that you'll need to know before we get into it. See you there.